Art therapy. The definition of art therapy, according to the Oxford Dictionary, is a form of psychotherapy involving the encouragement of free self-expression through painting, drawing, or modeling, used as a remedial activity or an aid to diagnosis. Using art as a therapeutic experiment can express various benefits along with conflicts. Art therapy is important for both mental and physical human health. Art can trigger many feelings, making it hard to feel calm. According to a psychologist, Dr. Alison Scope, potentially negative effects of art therapy, which included the evoking of feelings which could not be resolved. When creating art, feelings may be evoked that can't be resolved or calmed down. Post-traumatic thoughts or feelings from an event can harm the brain and mental health of someone who is looking to get away from stress. Scope later says, therefore, attention should be focused on both identifying those who are most likely to benefit from art therapy and ensuring any potential harms are minimized. She suggests that those who do not feel comfortable or overwhelmed with the task should not participate because it may harm their mental health or mental illness. Stress is built and circulated within the classroom. My mentor, Kristen Mullen, for my senior project, gave some of her opinions on art therapy. She stated, as a counselor, there are things I would not want the classroom teacher to do just because they are not qualified. Even though they would want to help, sometimes it may hurt the progress because the student is confused. Teachers may not be able to connect with the student or clear up their misunderstanding as much as a therapist would. There is no guarantee that a therapist can clear up the stress within the student, but they are certified in what they do, and performing an art therapy session in their environment is more likely to be beneficial than a teacher in a school classroom. She also states, we do not do all the things that an art therapist is trained to do, nor all the pieces to how they interpret a student's artwork. This can be difficult for someone who is not certified in understanding the thought process of a student or child who is undergoing art therapy. Art therapy is very beneficial in many ways too. Dr. Scope also states that the benefits associated with art therapy include the following: the development of relationships with therapists and other group members. She claims that the art therapy could potentially create closer relationships between family, friends, and even colleagues. In another study, a psychologist named Hongzong Ki claims that participants showed better compliance with the rules, socialization with peers, and compliance with medications and regular sleeping patterns after a 16-week session. This study was performed on inmates within a Chinese prison. His study showed that art therapy helped regain social skills and relationship skills between each inmate. Art therapy helps rebuild character and define the relationships for those who may have struggled with them in the past. Past trauma can cause negative feelings and thoughts to be untamed when they are triggered. Art therapy has a great effect on traumatic experiences, as Hong Zong explained in his study. He states, art therapy was effective for the inmates with schizophrenia in mainland China and provides encouraging data on how to enhance mental health for inmates with schizophrenia. Hong Zong also goes to explain that upon completion, the intervention group reported a decrease in anxiety, depression, anger, negative psychiatric symptoms. According to the Oxford Dictionary, the word schizophrenia is a long-term mental disorder of a type involving a breakdown in the relationship between thought, emotion, and behavior, leading to faulty perception, inappropriate actions, and feelings, withdrawals from reality and personal relationships into fantasy and delusion, and a sense of mental fragmentation. Art therapy has been proven to be effective towards fragmentation on the brain for post-traumatic experiences. A mental health website called Resources to Recover states that creating art will give you a chance to slow down and explore any issues you may be having. Art therapy allows the ability to work on brain skills, such as having patience and adaptiveness to new ideas and topics. The website also goes on to explain that studies also show that creating art stimulates the release of dopamine, This chemical is released when we do something pleasurable, and it basically makes us feel happier. Dopamine is a mix of a hormone and neurotransmitter which releases organic chemicals to the brain and body that helps calm down the thought process. Art therapy has a wide range of effects on the brain, and it provides an outlet for skills to be developed. Art therapy is an outlet people can use to express their emotions. The website Resources to Recover explains in more detail, saying, "The greatest benefit of art therapy is giving you a healthy outlet for expressing and letting go all of your feelings and fears. Complex emotions such as sadness or anger sometimes cannot be expressed with words. When you're unable to express yourself but you desire emotional release, making art may help you do it. Expressing thoughts and feelings through art is an easy way to help relieve emotions. It provides a form of communication to others when people cannot verbally express their feelings." Kristen Mullen also explains how the teachers expand on the connection with the student. She says, "Most of the time, what they do is work on building a relationship with the students. Once we do that, then they tend to open up and share more. Once students are sharing, we come up for a way to help them in other areas. Opening up to those who are most comforting will help bring a sense of formality throughout your emotions. Letting go of the built up emotions inside will lead to positive results in relieving stress." Mental problems can be faced with a variety of art. Art therapy has many beneficial effects on the human brain and their mental health. It is important to practice this therapy for all ages because anyone can create their own art. Mental illness is a huge problem in today's society, and art therapy is a quick and easy way to help prevent and calm down the illness within your hand. As myself, I deal with depression and anxiety, and one of my outlets is art. I have always been creative, and I've always enjoyed drawing or making some type of art, and I know not everybody is the most artistic or they don't believe that they are, but I believe that you can't not be well art. There's so many types of forms of art that can be created, and I believe art therapy is a great way to ease your mind and just let all your emotions down on a page or piece of paper in front of you. When I'm stressed, I tend to go to my drawing area in my room and I sit down, and one type of art form that I do is I close my eyes and I draw faces while my eyes are closed, and I just draw what I see in my head, but I try and keep it as looking like a face as possible. Some of the creations I make are they're weird looking, obviously, because my eyes are closed, but I think it helps express more because I'm letting out what I see and what I feel in my head. So I believe that art therapy is a very beneficial way to relieve some stress. I think that anybody can explore their ideas through art. I don't think art can ever be finished. It can always be improved upon. So that's why I really connect myself with art, and I think anybody else could too if they sat down and they just decided to get all their feelings and emotions out on a piece of paper, because it's really just you and the pencil or the object that you're drawing. It's just you and that, and you're getting everything out of your head, and it's clearing up space. You're letting go of the past, and you're clearing it up and getting it ready for the future. So I believe that art therapy is a very healthy and beneficial way to receive I believe that art therapy is a very beneficial way and healthy way to I believe art therapy is a very beneficial and healthy way to let go of your past expressions and emotions and prepare for the better and create a new healthy mindset to succeed in the future.